I arrived in Naples by boat from Capri. You have to buy your metro tickets from the newsagent, which is called a tabaci, so literally you can't catch public transport without going to a tobacco shop, which must make it really hard for people to quit smoking. The metro station at Municipal was so spooky to me. It was so empty. So I got a little bit creeped out. Naples is strange, like it's dirty, but it's also got modern stuff. And then lots of public art, random art on the side of buildings and graffiti and artistically planned stuff. It's just a real mishmash. So I got off the train at Santa Rosa and I walked the wrong way. Took the long way around and had a really nice walk. I couldn't really tell how safe the area was or whether Naples just gives off that edgy, unsafe vibe. But I never had any trouble. But then again, when I walked at night, I was always with people. I guess I had been told that it was the dirtiest city in Italy. But it has charm. My hostel was in the courtyard of this little church called the Holy Trinity. And honestly, best hostel. La Controra. If you're going to Naples, I reckon you can't really do better. And the free breakfast was mwah. This hostel is interesting to say the least, but I like it. It's cute. Look at this cute little courtyard. Cute, dilapidated church out the front. There's a bar. There's free dinner if you buy alcohol. What? And free breakfast. I feel like this holiday just is going to keep going up. It was okay in Paris and it just started getting shitter and shitter. My mood got shitter and shitter and then I had my period and then starting to gradually get better again. I finally felt okay in Capri and, as grubby as Naples is, this is a really nice hostel and I feel good. Ciao ragazza!
Ciao ragazzi!
Ciao Bella!
Ciao Bella!
While I was at dinner at the hostel, I met these guys and they were like, let's go out for pizza. And I was like, yeah, let's go out for pizza. So we went out for pizza.
This is the one!
This is the one.
We're here. Where could we be?
In Napoli!
Oh, it rhymes in every way.
You have to pay for your meal still. I think you get
After dinner, I met Daphne and Isabella, and we planned to go to Pompeii together the next day by train with Sophie.
Yo!
Hi. Hi, Vesuvius. How long will it take to wait for a ticket in a line? Long time. Long time. This is what we don't know. We'll find out.
The museum is worth looking at, especially because they have, first of all, these stones that have been returned by people who have found that by stealing stones from Pompeii they've been cursed. Secondly, these bodies. I didn't see these again anywhere else. That is the Colossus. I really want his phone number. I don't know who he is.
I want a historical explanation for all the phallic stuff. Maybe I'll find people.
There was a lot of phallic imagery in Pompeii. In the bookshop there was calendars with with erotic imagery. There was archaeologists working on some stuff. I don't know what stuff. While we were in the museum, we got separated from the other two girls and I was only able to find Isabella, who I'm with. We didn't have their phone number or anything. We had no way of contacting them. The road is a mixture of the original road, which is kind of hard to walk on, just massive boulders. But then they've reconstructed paths on the outside of the road you can see there just to make it easier for everyone. It's hard to tell what's new and what's always been there. If there's a big fresco on the wall, they'll patch it up with plaster or concrete and fill in the gaps. These pillars have been filled in with plaster.
It's probably really cool.
We didn't have an audio guide or anything. We didn't know what anything was, so we just made it all up. We just made up our own stories about what things could be, which is almost just as much fun as learning. It's still really fascinating even when you don't have an audio guide and you don't know what you're looking at.
They really loved it.
I'm super excited to drink this water.
Yeah, me too. About this.
Oh, the grapes are on there. Oh.
Yeah, there's literal grapes on there.
We're trying to find the beach.
Yeah.
Figs. I was like, wow.
I think that's
From here.
Is it roots from this tree or is it like ancient roots?
I don't know. Oh, maybe they cut them down and it's just like left over. It's like the stump.
The city.
Wow.
Oh, we're going down.
This is so freaking cool. Whoa.
Cool.
This area was a gymnasium apparently, and people used the space around to exercise, and then where the building was there would be like bath houses.
That's
bread.
cool. That's
like-
what bread looks like when it's been covered in ash.
They're like nuts.
There was like a modern art exhibit. It didn't have much of an explanation of why it was there. When we finally met up with the others again, which just happened by coincidence at a crossroad,
Are you sure about that?
they hadn't seen any of this. They had gone an opposite direction to us and gotten lost in this field of like very, very boring rocks. This made Sophie pretty pissed. She was already hungover at the start of the day, which I would be too, I would honestly. So we ended up retracing our steps, showing them all the cool stuff that we'd found. There was a storm coming, so we figured we'd better hustle out of there. Caught the train back to town and I literally just napped. I don't think we even ate any lunch. The next morning, I happened to catch them at breakfast again. They left for Rome. I had my last scoop of Italian gelato at the airport before I boarded my flight for Dubrovnik. So that's where I'm going next. Catch me there.